boy. Yes, we are at Momentum Park 2.0 by DH13. And I didn't even know this at first, but my logo, or my old logo, is here in the map. It's kind of a crazy thing. I wasn't expecting to see myself in there, alongside Mash and the old potato. But yeah, if somebody went through all the effort to put me into it, or at least my logo, then I've got to at least play the map right, so let's get into it. So I think it's pretty safe to say this is a well-known park in the game. Like, a lot of people play it. I know the old potato has played on this map quite a lot as well. And this end of the park is the kind of 1.0 area. This is what we used to have. But DH13 has gone and added this whole like little street section to it as well. And that's where my logo is. Kind of makes sense for me to be over on this end, I think. But, you know, saying that, I do want to kind of figure out some interesting transfers, stuff like that, and also get some tech street stuff. But where are we going to start? I love the fact that we can just do those sort of tricks now. I know, I've probably been saying it in a bunch of videos since Mashbox came out. But yeah, it's something we never had the ability to do before. And it just completely changes the way you interact with stuff. I don't know if we'll get it to work on this. Because of the physics as well, the back peg was kind of floating off a little bit. Damn magnets. But the pedal kind of held him up. Or like there, the handlebars kind of like got caught. The way the physics interact in that sense is really nice. We've never had that before, even with like BMX Streets. So that's part of the reason why I'm so... Why when I talk does he always have to like spaz out like this? Okay. Work in progress. No barrel? Maybe I have to like grind it as well. Given the physics, it may go a bit crazy, like you'd just be grinding around it in circles. In fact, I kind of want to try that out. Oh no. I just need to know which side to jump off. Maybe this trigger? Oh. That's one thing I don't like about the current way hopping from fakie works. I think it's relative to the camera. The only problem is when you're at a 90-degree angle, you don't know which way it's going to register. So it'd probably be nice to be consistent. Like from the guy's perspective, the left trigger will always hop to the left. Once you get used to it, it'll always be consistent rather than the way it is now. Okay, let's see if we can like keep turning around it. We're getting there. Nice. Best trick ever. Wall rides are definitely one thing that still needs work. It's apparently a work in progress though, so I'm not going to stress about it being wrong for now. Same with Feebles and Smiths. I asked Mash about them, because I wasn't having much luck with those tricks. And he did say they were kind of a work in progress. Or they may have been broken by doing other stuff, so don't panic if you are struggling with those sort of tricks. Don't think we got the double peg just right the first time. This is almost like, well, a fairly realistic session. Not doing anything too crazy right now. Oh, damn it. It's nice that, depending on how you ride, you can try and emulate that style. At least to a degree. Yeah, we've got that as well. Was trying to get from the rail to the wall, but not really had much luck with it. Okay, I'm guessing people expect me to try something on this fire hydrant. It's going to be pretty rough, I think. Maybe if you get the pedal on it just right, you'll be able to rotate. It's going to be a lot of work though. Kinda? I don't know if there's anybody that's like got a really consistent version of that. Nose bonk. See if we can do it with the back tire as well. Nah. I don't know. Just goofing around with it. Just smash your peg into it as well. Kind of like slingshots you off. Just kind of an interesting effect. Yeah, whatever I do, I always get flung off like that. There's no way to like stall completely on it, I think. Maybe somebody out there's managed to do it in a clean way. I'll maybe put that aside for now. Oh, nice. So transfer. Doesn't work the other way though. I think that sign is actually 3D, so you could potentially stall on it somewhere. Maybe. Yeah, definitely 3D. Okay, I was trying to see if you could get like a double peg somewhere on the M at the top, but from a bunch of tries, I don't think it's really possible. So maybe move on to trying to figure out something around here. Stalls feel so good. Yeah, I suck at ramps, honestly. Oof. You can get pretty interesting with the transfers. There's a lot of scope for different angles and things like that. So I think we'll maybe try exploring that. Bit of a rough landing, but that was kind of the idea I was going for with those transfers. Oh, beauty. Yeah, it's those sort of things that get me more excited than big transfers, to be honest. I know I'm probably an exception to the rule. Pedal. Safe. Boom. Not often you get a chance to do like flips to a grind. Or at least I don't. I may play around on that thing a bit as well. Whoa. Was that on the middle post? And that was on the top. One more go. Oh, now it was a disaster version. I've got all the variations covered. Oh yeah, that's another thing. All these like girders that are around the outside of the park, they're also skateable. Rideable. So you can probably gap or like fly out and stall on them potentially. Okay, that was a transfer I've just been trying for the last 5 minutes or so, and I've not had any luck with it. Most of the time the war ride doesn't register. And even then, if you get it right, I think you're too far away from the ramp after it. Yeah, I don't think you're going to make it all the way across. You can really blast out from that thing. I was trying to see if you could go from the middle over to here. But the only problem is, you're going from this direction, so you use the right trigger to get the like right hop. But that's also the skid at the same time. So the minute you press it, he starts to skid. I don't know. It's gonna suck. Yeah, you see what I mean? He skids and it kills all the momentum. Which means we're probably going to have to do it from the left side. But this thing is getting in the way as well. Oh, okay. We made it. Easier than expected. Ooh. And when it works, is a sort of consistent way of blasting out of there. Another little option. I really want to get a grind on top of that thing. I don't know if we're going to manage it, but it may make for a good ender for the video. Or just right on top. Yes. Get up. Oof. Right. It's actually, for a park map, I got some pretty good transfers and a few things like that. Rare for me, if I'm being completely honest, because as you can see by me riding this right now, looks like absolute crap. I got the speed all wrong. But we got the whole street section as well, if you're more into that sort of thing. There's some definitely interesting things over there. This just rides really well, especially if you're into this sort of thing, like... It's just a really good park overall. The transition all works. So if you don't want to try crazy gaps, you're not going to have any issues. Darn. yeah, definitely recommended. And thanks to DH13 for putting me in there. Or my logo. It's much appreciated. Hopefully I did the map justice. Hopefully. And yeah, plenty more of this stuff to come. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.